but pick 7 wasn't. I mean, I don't know if this Tyree Wilson's going to pan out, but wish I could have got a top flight cornerback like Witherspoon. That would have been nice. But all right, here we go. Here we go, Raiders. So the Broncos upset the Chiefs, which helps our cause. Maybe we could, I don't know their record. I think they're a couple games up, but maybe we could catch them. You never know. We do play them to end the year, so Stafford is back. Looks like he might have been hurt earlier in the year based on those stats.
And he certainly played like a top pick throughout his career. He's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down production anytime
wow.
soon. Not only
that was off.
Quarterbacks in the league as well.
Not sure if Stafford's going to make it through this upcoming season. No, I've never seen this injury report. Wow. Chest. Wow, that's cool. Never seen that. How have I played it this long and never seen that all year? Huh.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that is the guys available have to step up. What's that mean for the NFL? Stand up. This is their opportunity.
Let's see here. Let's try and get a little strong safety blitz action. Boom! Look at that. Blitz right into it. Perfect call on defense. Find Diablo, who's leading the team in tackles this year, which is great. He's actually not too far off from, I think, the lead in the NFL. I mean, he's not going to end up there, but... All right, that might have been a loss of yards. All right, Jimmy G. See if you can muster up here. I think he leads the NFL, actually, in passing yards and touchdowns. All right, 6 yards. We'll take it. We'll take it, fellas. We'll take it. Let's try this play. We did this on the goal line for a touchdown last week. Let's see what safety does. Back. Oh, they weren't having any of that. I'll tell you that. A quick base action. Oh. Let's get a yard out of this. Come on. There we go. Take it. We'll take it. Quentin Lake, UCLA. He's in his second year on this game. Kind of like this. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. That was horrible.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight to the backfield and made the tackle.
All right, Dorsett, getting a little action in this year. I'd love to see some more of it, but... Oh, jeez.
And then let him run. He's got some space. On play action, it's Garoppolo.
Dude, Devontae Adams is just catches everything. Doesn't matter. Doesn't drop a ball hardly ever. As soon as I say that, now he's going to disappear for the game, but I doubt it. He's just been so good this year. I should always take guys in this game and figure out they don't have to have high ratings for receivers because I can use them, but they end up just costing me stuff. I throw 50-50 balls and they never come down with them. This is the first year I've noticed with Adams there was a huge upgrade in having a top flight receiver.
On first down they go with Jacobs again. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone
All
3 different
right, all
times.
right. I see you, Jacobs. Last week, you did pretty well.
3 touchdowns, just gonna call them productive.
Let's see. Let's try to switch fork action.
How about that? Big time
I'll
game.
read this.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And that falls to
So right when I say he comes down with everything, what happens? He drops the next ball.
defensively.
That's hilarious.
3rd down.
Let's see if I can squeeze this in now.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Whoa!
That will be
Dude, who was that? 27. Who was that, man? Is that Quentin Lake? Adderley. Wow. Okay.
They love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Was Adderley? He's on the Chargers, but he must have left this year in free agency. That's why they have a hole at safety, I remember now. Wow, okay. All that work for 3 points.
Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? That's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest.
We'll take the field goal, that's right. We'll take it. Let's see here. Cover 3C.
Their second drive of the game. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak in a quick turnaround game?
There we go.
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that
Is
you
Cooper
have
Kupp out today?
that cause you to have the record that you're having.
No,
You
he's
can't
not.
really
He's back.
Get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach,
Oh, boy, did I bite on that flat. Damn it.
this guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to
Dang, that was bad.
you have to look out for in games like this.
From the 50 at Stanford. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And it's
Come on, man.
at the 38. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Again, it's Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row.
Jeez, man.
At the 27. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fridge. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration, because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for
Touchdown!
Oh, what is that crap, man?
Touchdown on the season. And the Rams
Jeez.
early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
It's pathetic.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Now, the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wildcard teams, at least for the moment. But
Oh, I almost broke that.
And look, their message is
Wow.
clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very
That
end.
almost broke, fellas.
the best part, we got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot there.
It's kind of crazy how Devontae Adams has like all my catches.
In motion is Austin Hooper.
It's not even intentional, or it just kind of happened.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, they're making
Try a little Zamir White again on the edge.
So far, it's working. I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been.
Oh, I thought I could slip through there. Darn it!
Get out here and take off.
All right, I like this. I like this. This looks good. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Ah, I got sacked on that last week. It just takes time to develop. Ah. Darn it.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Raiders
darn.
Here to begin quarter number 2. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken.
That's terrible.
Pick up a 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Getting rocked here.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about
Not cool.
one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
There's a clinic being put on here right now.
2 minutes gone by the second quarter. Play action. Stafford. Pressure applied.
There we go.
He's gonna be taken down.
There we go. Sorry, Wilson.
33-yard line.
Good job.
Wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now Stafford. Man open, it's caught.
What is that?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16.
Thank God.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
Still 3rd down. I often wonder why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now it's Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. Short completion, just 4 yards.
I might build home for a field goal here. Missed field goal.
So much about this game.
So we can block this bad boy. Come on, Hall.
Execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is good.
Oh my gosh.
Every bit of that one as it's good for
Come on, dude. 56 yarder. Who is that, Putz?
To this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is.
Who made that, dude? Who's that guy?
Because he hasn't missed all year long.
Oh, Brett Maher. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Kudos to you.
Cowboys kicker couldn't do anything.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he
All right,
had
let's
he
get
gone
some
down to a knee, maybe a yard
get some
shy
plays
of
going,
the
guys.
24. Here's Las
We're calling like
Vegas
some
ready to take
crappy
the
ass
field.
plays today for me.
And listen, these Thursday night games,
All right,
they're
take a
tough
look.
on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more comfortable.
What's going on? Throw the ball, dude.
December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it.
Come on.
Took his
ridiculous. Throw it. Oh, why are you doing this weird?
And here you have the quick turnaround. Now the flip side is,
Oh my
if you take
God.
care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay,
That's a joke.
where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On 3rd down, they get 10 instead by going to the air.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Cam Akers does fumbles, so maybe we can get a turnover in here.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. To the air again. Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup.
Great. That's not what we needed.
Cooper Cup, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns.
We were talking about catching the Chiefs potentially and can't even beat the Rams.
17-3.
Unbelievable.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with Cooper Cup on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into.
Aaron Donald just ate your lunch.
But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready.
Oh my gosh.
Before this week, in order to play well in this game.
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
Back into the game, these are the kind of throws you gotta hit. He's wide open right there. Gotta be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped the pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And
Holding, bring it back.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And now look at this.
Oh my gosh.
And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And he's going to get this one to the 20.
Unbelievable, dude.
We have seen this before. And we
What'd I say?
just preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by Marcus Epps. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup.
That was a user pick. Didn't even do anything. Kidding me?
It's so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays and send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. The Raiders offense ready to go.
Okay.
To make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And now a throw on first down there. But
This could be a house call.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of.
Can we just get out of this crapola stuff they're doing to me right now? Dude, what do you mean that's not out of bounds like that? Come on, he's getting tackled out of bounds. You're gonna. It's ridiculous, dude.
Jonathan Coachman, they'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And now look at this. Big game and a fumble. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football.
Are you kidding me?
23-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Open man right side is cut, complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford. That one thrown away from the pocket, and the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Stafford looks to throw again. And this one goes back into the hands of Jefferson. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Stafford. And it's caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half. PAT would extend
Wow, it was embarrassing.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks are away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
That was ridiculous.
Come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gutton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it up. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
And he rifles one incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Going right back to Akers. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line.
Great.
And hold on here, because on
falling
that
apart
last
here.
one, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking on the midfield logo. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. Now the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Well, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say
What's happening, man? Look at this crap, dude.
A CD, you know, so
Block, guys.
Quarterbacks holding on to the ball too
Joke.
long. We can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. That would caught downfield by Howard. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's Jacobs. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Here we go. Second and goal from inside the 5. Jacobs again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Let's see what kind of garbage you're going to come out with me now.
Snap comes in 1. Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Rashaan Evans. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Play action. Stafford. We'll dump this off to Akers. And they'll bring him down right at 13. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Rolling to his right. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now it's Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. They call his number again. It's a 6th catch and a first down. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half. He's find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. It's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. The kick by Maher is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw going to be taken in by Cole. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throw left side complete. That's Howard. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Quick throw. And incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays the game with great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for L.A. This is taken at the 23. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo. And this one is going to be too far out in front. 3rd and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. To throw is Garoppolo. This is caught. Touchdown Raiders. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll go again here with Akers. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 3rd, Akers hit. He coughs it up, and the Raiders pick it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this
There's the
point.
Akers fumble I was looking for earlier, but never happened.
They should be fine. But boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers in the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command.
Oh my.
There's a pass on first down. It's knocked away.
Garoppolo, you stink today.
They've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. He finds his man.
Aaron Donald sniffed that out.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they
Jeez.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big.
Nice.
Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 11 yards for number 11. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Connects with Cole again. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back at the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
2nd down and goal. Garoppolo.
What the fudge was that, dude?
It's an interception. And the Rams are going
You gotta be kidding me.
at their own 2-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Look at him.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They give up the middle to Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
21.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep for Adams. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Looking deep for Adams. And
What?
incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's it's going
You
to
gotta
bring
be
up
kidding me,
4th
dude.
down. One final try now for Garoppolo. He hits Adams complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So the LA Rams with a victory here. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly force turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turn around.
Yeah, you just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover. As this game unfolds, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for LA, it's a 4th win on the year as they move to...
Wow, that was a tough loss.